Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Wing Diamonds. I am here today with a WIP in chat. WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my week. And of course this is the first WIP in chat of Stoke Your Dragon Fire, so yay! Yeah, just keep an eye on this video for a bit. So I am all excited to get started. If you were part of my lives, or if you took part, or if you watched my live, there we go, that's what it is. If you watched my live stream or my live last week, you'll notice I'm still in the same section. Not gonna lie, I've been working on another painting and I've been really enjoying working on it, but yeah, we're gonna get back into this lovely color blocking of 310. So what am I working with today? Well, I can honestly say that majority of what I'm working with is coming from sponsors, which is very exciting. So first up we got, let's do the tray first. So, proving its magnetic awesomeness. Okay, so first up we got our Bijou Bliss tray, and yes, this is the actual event tray that will be up for prizes. Just look how beautiful. Beautiful gradient with orange, yellow, and red. So yeah, they are of course a sponsor, and we have a couple of trays we'll be giving away in this special color. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love it. Up next we got my pens. So this pen was, the blank was created and turned by Enablers Outpost. This blank is from Cocoon, but Enablers Outpost also turned it because they do custom turns sometimes, or they do offer custom turns. So Enablers Outpost is also a sponsor. They will be partnering with Leopard Leatherworks to, hi Pupper. They'll be partnering with them to create an awesome pen. So Leopard Leatherworks is going to create the blank, Enablers Outpost is going to turn it. Up next, we have our lovely Swartz Designs Captivating Caulk. This is the Ice Blaster, and it was from her Special Dragon series. So we do have a really fun caulk coming from her as well for prizes. So that's really exciting. Up next, we have this absolutely adorable little dragon egg. This is Wee Wax. This is from Laura from Anxiety Art Adventures, and the scent she found was dragon's blood, and actually it smells really good. Like, I can smell it through the packaging right now. It's like, yes, I love it. Also, if you are interested in picking up some Wee Wax, Laura's drop is going to happen this Friday, March 8th. So make sure you pop on over to our website. Things go quite fast over there. So yeah, you definitely want to pop in. She usually does her drops about noon Eastern Standard Time. This is not from a sponsor, but gotta show it anyway. Well, of course I gotta show it, but I am using Fresh Hot Donuts glue dots. This cover minder, be a book dragon in a world of bookworms. I love it. This is from Galloway's Gallery, also a sponsor. They make some amazing cover minders, and I believe they're one of the ones that gave us a discount code. Yes. So if you go over to Galloway's Gallery and use Dragon12 at checkout, then you can get 12% off your order. And I think I did the math, like generally, like if you order 6 of them, you basically get one for free based on the savings on it. I think that's how the math worked out. And then last but not least, we have our washi tape. This is from Amanda Michelle Designs. I absolutely love her washi tape. Unfortunately, her shop is on a temporary hiatus. She needed to take a break for mental health reasons, which we all get it, definitely. So I'm just hoping she comes back soon because I love her washi. Okay, is that everything? I think so. Oh yeah. And of course the painting I'm working on. I am working on Empress from Diamond Art Club, and this is by Anne Stokes, probably one of my favorite dragon artists, with Stanley Morrison coming at a very close second. So yeah, I think that's all now. We're good. So let's break into stuff. You're not doing your job. There we go. I'm probably gonna do this. Yeah, later I might just go through and dump all my extra bags in anyways and just have them all there. Okay. To set that like that. Okay, here we go. We're starting the WIP in chat. Lovely. I'd meant to do some, look up some cute, dragon stuff for the WIP in chat, but I kind of lost track of time, honestly. Hey, Pupper. Yeah, Sydney's been a little grumpy today. I'm thinking we might be dealing with a growth spurting baby right now. So hopefully, like, the grumpiness tones down after she gets up from her nap, but we shall see. So yeah. Oh, that landed actually kind of perfectly. You can just stay there. You live there now. Anyways, how is everybody's week going? I know it's been a bit since I did a whip and chat because I was going to do one last week and then I ended up doing one, like, I meant to record and then I think I was just too exhausted, honestly, because, you know, constantly taking care of a 2-year-old. Zero, stop chugging your water. Hey, take a breath. Come up for air. There we go. He's looking over his shoulder at me like, what? Yeah, so I was definitely exhausted and I had meant to put one up and then I realized I was like, well, I'm going live anyways. So I didn't really see the point in doing the whip and chat as well at that moment. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to do the live and that'll be that. So, let's see what's been happening. So we got like crazy warm temperatures the last couple days, which have been like, it was so nice to have them, but it really threw all of us off. Like I had the door open, which of course with that we learned just how much Zero is scared of. Like any little noise that was going on outside, he'd start like boofing and barking and she's like, dude, chill out. And of course, like this was happening yesterday when when Cherd was in the office. So I was like on my own dealing with him and I'm like, oh my gosh, baby's napping and you're boofing. Like, please do not wake her up. I will be so sad if you wake her up. But yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to think about what happened. So I want to say there really wasn't too much that happened. Like, oh, finally got the canoe out of my mom's yard. So a little backstory on that. I lost my dad to cancer back in 2009 when I was like 18, almost 19 years old. And my dad had this giant, like, I think it was like 8 foot, 10 foot aluminum canoe. And, you know, like when I was dating my ex at the time, like we got the message being like, oh, this is because like it was stored at one of my dad's friends' houses. And he reached out to me. He's like, oh, by the way, I still have this canoe. Do you want it? And I was like, oh yeah, definitely. So me and my ex drove down to Connecticut and got the canoe and brought it back. And then of course, like soon after we split. Yeah, it was like literally a couple months later we split up. And then it's like, okay, now I gotta figure out how to move this dang thing. So we did manage to get it to my mom's house with the help of my buddy Caleb. And yeah, he was stressing about that because like having that canoe in a truck just does not work well sometimes, or most of the time. So yeah, we got it moved to my mom's house and there she lived. And then we got to a point like after, it was like, what, maybe after living here for almost 3 years, my mom was like, so when are you going to get this canoe out of my yard? And I was like, oh yeah. I keep forgetting about it because, you know, out of sight, out of mind type deal. And then like we had to have, like, I had to think about it a little bit because like it came down to like the hard decision. Like, why am I holding on to this thing? Is it because it is my dad's and he found his toy, so he's very happy. So yeah, it was like that moment, like, am I holding on to this because I actually want to use it, or am I holding on to it because it's my dad's and it's very sentimental and stuff like that? And what I ended up coming to was the sentimentality part. It's like, I'm holding on to this for no good reason. So we decided that we were going to sell it. And then we were at a family dinner talking about it to Cherd's sister. And like she was just in the process of purchasing the house that she's living in now, where like literally across the street they have access to a pond where they can go out. Like, when I say pond, I'm not meaning like small little tiny pond. Like it's like a big pond that actually connects to Lake Ontario. But yeah, she ended up living across the street. She like, oh, that'd be so cool to have. Like, and at the time we were trying to like actually sell it for money and stuff like that. But then I was like, wait, you want it? And she's like, yeah, definitely. Because like she would take her sons out fishing on it and stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, I would love that, but I can't really afford to pay you for it right now. And we're like, we don't care. Like, I would rather it stay in the family than go to some stranger who I don't know if they're going to scrap it or not, you know? So, yeah, we told her like, yeah, well, that's yours, 100%. And so she was very excited about it and stuff. And then we had multiple attempts of trying to move it, and each attempt has been failing because this canoe is just ridiculous to move. And then last week we got some really high winds, and that thing like ran away in Mom's yard, and she was like, okay, this needs to get out of here. And I'm like, yeah, we'll take care of that. And so Cherd, it was like on a Thursday, so Cherd was in the office, and so he ended up leaving, like taking a half day at work and renting a U-Haul from his friend's mechanic shop, which worked out nicely because we got a nice little discount on that. And yeah, he went out and got the canoe, dropped it off at his sister's house, and came home. And yeah, and we're like, okay, cool, that is done now. And then it was funny too, because like my mom was like, I didn't mean you have to take care of it today. And I'm like, if we don't take care of it today, we're gonna forget about it again, because that's just what happens. Like, it's funny because like most of my life, I've always been so forgetful, and I remember when I was a kid, my mom being frustrated with the fact that I was always so forgetful. And it's like, well, you never forget the stuff you want to do. You only forget the stuff that you have to do. And it's like, no, it's really not that. I promise. Like, I literally just forget things sometimes. And so like, I never really understood why that happened. But now knowing like I actually do have ADHD in some form, I was like, well, that explains so much. And so, yeah, it was just one of those moments of like, yeah, if we didn't take care of it now, we would have forgotten about it again. And yeah, we needed to do it today. So yeah, that's what we did. So the canoe is safely in its new home with my fiance's sister, and I think her and the boys are really gonna enjoy it. Although now that I'm telling the story, I'm realizing we still have to get the oars to her. Those are still in her garage. So yeah, that's the story of the canoe. So yeah, that literally happened like Thursday, the day of my life. So it was like, oh man. And I was like already stressing that day too, because I'm like, okay, we have to get prepared and stuff. And then I'm sitting there like an hour before the live, and I'm like looking at my kitchen table, because that's like direct sight beyond this table that I'm working on and stuff. And I just go, oh, I need to clean. And then, of course, like that day I was not suffering, I mean, kind of. I was dealing with shortness of breath, because with like all this weather changing back and forth and stuff like that, like all of our sinuses have been messed up. Like mine, Cherd's, Sydney's, the boys, like all of our sinuses have been just so screwed up. So that day, all day long, I was fighting, like I was dealing with shortness of breath, and like I was alone with Sydney. Really now? And yeah, I was alone with Sydney, and like I was getting winded just walking up the stairs and stuff. Thankfully, like these days, she like all you have to do is open the gate, and she rushes to climb up the stairs herself, because she's so proud that she can do that. And I just follow up behind her to make sure she doesn't fall back or tip back or anything, and I'm there to catch her. But yeah, it was a lot going on. And then I start trying to clean, and then I'm like, oh, I have to sit down, because like one trip up and down the stairs, and I was like, nope, I'm done. Because basically what happens, and I'm sure you guys can relate to this, but I go and like I get purchases in, and then I leave them on my table, and then they transition between the table and the desk here, because I move it back to the table whenever I'm doing filming and stuff like that. And then it takes them like 3 or 4 weeks to actually get put in the stash where they belong. As I said, that there's a Muni Made painting sitting behind me, but hey, that one just came here today, so I literally just opened that box. But yeah, it's just how it goes. And it's like, I keep paintings down here like, oh yeah, I'm gonna unbox these soon, and then it hasn't happened yet. Mostly because it's just been a lot. Sydney's been letting us sleep in lately, which has been nice. What's with that spot on the carpet, bud? Oh, I guess it's Zoomy time. Yeah, Sydney's been letting us sleep in lately, which has been really, really nice. We're back kind of to a weird schedule this week with the boys here, because, like, with the boys coming downstairs at the time that they go to school and stuff like that, like, she wakes up, obviously. It's hard to sleep when your crib is, like, up against the wall that's connected to the stairs. And, yeah, no matter how much we ask the boys to keep quiet, it doesn't always work very well. But, yeah, so she wakes up in the morning, but she kind of falls back to sleep sometimes. But yeah, this week's kind of been a little weirder. Like this morning I got up at 9, which is the earliest I've gotten up yet. And then it was funny because I was diamond painting too. And then I realized, by the time lunch rolls around, I had already finished 3 sections of my diamond painting. And I'm like, wait a minute, this seems weird. And it's because I got up earlier. So yeah. I filmed my month in review, and I know a bunch of people already saw that. It's crazy how the month in reviews are so popular. I love it. It's fun seeing how popular they are and how much people like seeing what we complete and stuff in a month, but it's fun. But yeah, I completed that, and then yeah, you guys, if you saw my month in review, you'll see like the painting I've been working on has been the Raven Phelan painting, Rebirth Awaits, with the DP with Sparklers Enhancement pack. And then I went and peeked. I actually went and peeked on, was it Sunday, I think, when they put up the new packs. And man, I have 3 of them that I'm going to have to get. I already have plans to order at least 2 of them. The third one I need to get before August because, you know, Leo, Dakota Detweiler's Leo. I'm going to definitely go for that one. But yeah, that one, Majesty and Satura are the ones that I want to jump on, because I will be working on Majesty for the Dakota-thon, and I have Satura coming to me now, because I have an awesome friend over on the West Coast who jumped on that restock for me in the middle of the night, because it was like a 3 a.m. restock for me, so I missed it. But thankfully, I have a good friend out there who happily did that for me. And I also have a painting coming from Diamond Art Studio UK, which I'm very excited about. What the heck was that? I just heard laughing, so I don't know what he did. Anyways, so yeah, I'm very excited about that as well. Me and the same friend were talking, and like she was feeling it daunting to pay the shipping and stuff like that. I'm like, add this one to your order and I'll split the shipping with you. Perfect, we got it. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting those in. Oh, and then this weekend, that beautiful dragon artist painting, I definitely had to get that. 100% had to get that. And then it was funny because I was sitting there talking to some friends, and I was like, I do have some black pixie dust from DP with Sparklers. What? I'm like, should I do the dress or the dragon in pixie dust? And everybody's like, both. And I'm like, well, I'm going to have to order more. But that's okay. I'm for it. I'm looking forward to making those changes. Yeah, I feel like doing the enhancement pack, it's kind of making me braver in wanting to try. It's making me braver in wanting to try my hand at enhancing a little bit more. Because, like, I'm always afraid that it's not going to look good. But then I also need to remember that I can just pluck them off if I need to. Like, I just pull them off and restart. So I think doing this and seeing, like, how others come up with it and stuff like that, I think that might help me be a little bit more brave. Plus, I absolutely love sparklers now. Like I was working with there's like 4 sparklers. I've only worked with 3 out of 4 so far, but there's 4 sparklers in that enhancement pack, and honestly, they are just so pretty. And like, I've always felt weird about putting rounds on a square painting, because you know the sparklers for squares are still round, but they're smaller rounds. Yeah, I've always I felt weird about doing that, but honestly, I think it looks really good. And I'm glad that I took the chance on it to see how it looks and learn how it looks, because like now I feel braver. I guess is the best wording for it. So yeah, I am looking forward to that. Can't wait to see what kind of stuff I come up with going forward. Let's see. We had some situations a little situation going on with Alex last week. So last week the boys were with their mom, this week they're with us. And last week at school, well, we didn't get the full story until this week, basically, or until Sunday. But basically what we were told was Alex bit and punched his Chromebook at school and broke the screen. And we're like, whoa, what? Like, yeah, we shouldn't have to tell our 11-year-old not to bite stuff, but okay. So, hold on. Okay. Sorry about that abrupt pause. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So yeah, once the boys got back to us on Sunday, we sat down with Alex and we're like, okay, what happened? Like, why did you do this? And the story he was saying, what he finally told us was that he was in, like, they have like a math program that they do that like generates math questions, and then they answer them, like multiple choice and stuff like that. And he said that he was putting in the right answer, but then the program was telling him it was wrong, and so he got frustrated with it and then punched and bit his Chromebook. And we're like, okay. And like, this is something we've been having so much trouble with him in school about, and it's just, yeah. We keep telling him he needs to ask for help when he needs it. Like, that's what the teacher is there for, and if she's busy with another student, just wait your turn and be patient. But he's always like trying to rush through stuff, and then he gets frustrated because he can't figure it out, and it's like, okay, well, you're not asking for help when you need it, and you're not reading all the questions and stuff like you're supposed to be doing and everything like that. So yeah, he got frustrated, punched and bit his Chromebook, broke the screen on it, and so right now he does not have a Chromebook, and he is paying for the replacement out of pocket because like he does chores over at his mom's house, so he's got some money saved up. And so like, and with like the school's replacement, like they have like an insurance plan on that, so it's only $50. So yeah, he's being responsible for paying for it out of pocket because he did not behave well in regards to that and stuff like that, and try to give him tools, like make him understand, like, this is the proper way to, like, this is how you should have handled it instead of how you did handle it, ask for help and the teacher will come over and help you. That's what they're there for. That's literally their jobs. That's why they're there, to help you. So yeah, that ended up happening. And so he came, and then we were trying to like, and then we also got an email last week saying like he was very distracted and stuff like that. And so we were trying to get to the bottom of that. And he was saying like, oh, well, I was really tired last week. I had trouble sleeping. And it's like, okay, why'd you have trouble sleeping? And like their mom has like a two-story townhouse and with a basement, and the boys hang out in the basement and play their video games and stuff like that, and of course their rooms are on the second floor. And so Alex told us like, oh, well, mom tells me it's time for bed, and then I go upstairs, and then I realize I forgot my phone and my slippers, so I have to go all the way back downstairs, and then I go back up, and then I go get my nightly cup of water, and then go back upstairs, and then get into bed. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, because he said he was doing a lot of running around before bed and stuff. And so I was like, okay, so do you, like, you know what time you're supposed to go to bed? Oh, is that not sticky? No, it's sticky. Okay. I put my elbow down on the canvas, so it's not happy with my oily elbow, apparently. Come on. So yeah, I told him like, okay, well, how about this? You set an alarm on your phone for bedtime. And then in that alarm, say like something along the lines of grab slippers. And then that way you're already holding your phone and it's got a reminder to grab your slippers. And then from there, go up to the next floor, get your cup of water, and then go up to the final floor and finish out your bedtime stuff. Like, I basically told him, like, take it floor by floor in the house, so that way you're not running back down or up or anything like that. So hopefully he does that when he goes back, but we'll see. But yeah, and then we also had to have the conversation with him about like responsibility and stuff, because like a big thing that he's been asking for has been a gaming computer. And we keep telling him, like, you are not quite at the responsibility level yet for a gaming PC. Like, it's not like a Switch where things just automatically update for you and everything's always set and ready to go. Like, you need to actually maintain it. You need to take care of it. You got to make sure you shut it down at night, all this stuff. So, and then now it's like, okay, well, this really shows us you're not ready for this because of the fact that you punched a computer because you are mad at it. Like, what's going to happen if you lose a game of Fortnite and you punch your computer? Like, yeah. And like we're explaining to him, like, replacing a monitor is like 10 times expensive as replacing the Chromebook at school. So yeah, dealt with that a little bit. And then Monday he had a bad day at school because he had to miss out on recess to do the math homework he wasn't able to do last week. And then we were like trying to talk to him about it and be like, so is there a way for you? Like, well, I thought it in my head. Apparently I should have said it out loud, but he basically told us like there's no way he couldn't work on his homework at home and stuff like that because he didn't have his Chromebook. And then we're like, after the fact, yeah. And then he's like, he has his mom calling at 7:40 every single night so he can talk to her and stuff like that. Because he doesn't remember to call, and he feels like he needs to talk to us every day. I personally don't get it, just because, like, I mean, yeah, my parents were divorced, but I was not to that point where I was, like, calling my mom and dad every single day that I wasn't with them. I mean, I called my dad more than my mom, but I spent more time with my mom because I lived with her, and then my dad took me for my school vacations. That's, like, about it. But yeah, so he was on the phone with his mom, and he was saying like, oh no, I didn't do my math homework, and so I had to sit out of recess today. And then she was like, oh, well, is there a way you can do it at home? Because I know there's a lot of computers over there. And he's like, well, yeah, I could have done that. And I just like whipped my head around, like, wait, you didn't tell us that. So yeah, and 8, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Thank you. So yeah, on Tuesday, Alex had a very important task that he had to do in order to continue. Hey, he's allowed to drink your water. He's allowed to drink your water. It's community water. It's fine. Yeah, so we gave him a task to go to school and figure out how to log into the system correctly, because right now the boys are working to earn a really fun dinner on Saturday. So we decided to give them something to work towards the end of the week because of like the really rough week that Alex had last week. So we're hoping like maybe give him something excited to look forward to that he earned and stuff like that will help. But yeah, so yeah, he did remember to get the information from his teacher for school or for his math homework, and last night he did that perfectly, or he got it done, so it was awesome. And I was really proud of him for remembering that too, because he didn't get a reminder first thing in the morning because, of course, like, there's a substitute bus driver right now, and this guy is so inconsistent. It's ridiculous. Like, on Monday, Alex had to take the early bus for band, and the guy was like almost half an hour late picking up the kids and stuff like that. And it got to the point where like Church was worried that Alex was going to miss the shuttle from the high school to his school. And so Church just drove him to school. And then yesterday morning, the bus driver like was stupid early. Like, it was like like, what was it, 7 or 7:45? I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, the bus driver was really ridiculously early, and like the boys weren't ready for school. Like they weren't ready yet. Jared was still working on getting their water bottles taken care of for them. So yeah. Okay, Jones. No, he shoved them out of the way anyways. Y'all are water gluttons. So yeah. Jonesy, stop drinking all of his water. Stop it. Animals. So yeah, the morning was really hectic, and so like Jared had meant to remind him in the morning, but then he forgot to with all the craziness that happened. So it's good that Alex actually remembered on his own. So yeah. Well, we're about halfway in, so let's talk about a giveaway. Let's talk about a Stoke Your Dragon Fire giveaway. So yeah, we got some amazing sponsors, and we got so much stuff. I'm so excited. Still kind of deciding if I want to break up or have 2 grand prizes or not because of everything that we got, but I'll figure it out. So what do we have for today's giveaway? Well, we will be doing a little egg of dragon's blood wee wax. That smells absolutely amazing, by the way. And we will be doing a bijou bliss tray. So this will be a combined little giveaway today. And those animals are fighting again. So let's see, what should our word be? Let's say fire. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it. So use fire in a sentence. The word equals fire. Okay, so yeah, use the word fire in a sentence. Don't just use it as a standalone. Make sure it's in the sentence. Don't mention anything about giveaway or prize or anything like that. Your comment will be deleted. The other thing that you will need to do in order to qualify for this giveaway is fill out our weekly giveaway form. It is posted on Instagram, and I will also make sure that it is posted on the description box of this video. The weekly Google form, you only need to fill that out once for the entire event. Once you fill that out, then you're all set. And I'm basically just using that as an easier way of tracking people down, so I don't have to like go hunting and stuff like that. So I'll just make sure you put all the information there. If you are international, then I will ask that you cover shipping on anything over $15. So I think I put that on the form as well, but I just want to make sure to reiterate that here as well. So there we go. So fire, make sure you throw that down below, and best of luck. And I will be doing the drawing for that. That was horrible multi-placing there. I'll be doing the drawing for that on Tuesday. Hold on. Probably I need to switch up my calendar. It's still in February right now. I'll be doing the drawing for that on Tuesday, March 12th. Bam. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Woo! I'm so excited. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I have been watching so much, like I got all caught up in Lego Masters. It's like if you don't know what it is, it's one of those competition shows that is for Lego builders and stuff like that. And man, these people can create so much. It's insane. It's literally art, and it's fantastic. So, ooh, I get to try my new cutter. Bam. I ended up having to get one of these because last week my X-Acto knife, yeah. Yo, that's so smooth. I'm like barely pressing down. Look at that. Wow. Did I cut through? No, I didn't. Bam, that's cool. Anyways. I thought I would stop saying bam. Like I'm Emerald or something. Is that who did it? I think it is. Woo. So yeah, I've been using the top of my knife to like fold down the plastic once I fold it back. And apparently I did that a little too hard one too many times, and I snapped the lid of it. So yeah, I was like, well, that's lovely. And it's to the point where my knife was like basically uncapped all the time, and I was like, well, that's not safe with a little one. So finally broke down and went and bought one of these cutters. This is the same one that or similar one that Katie over at Diamonds and Washi uses. I know I like added it to my wish list after she was talking about it. So yeah, that is a lot of black. Wow, I didn't do these sections very well, did I? It's like so much bigger than this one. I'm so bad at this. Okay, this is why I don't math. Hey, I can actually get to some other colors in here too. So yeah, I've been watching Lego Masters, and I basically just like watched, like, I totally forgot it existed until we went to my mom's house for dinner. Not last weekend, but the weekend before when we had the boys. We went to my mom's house for dinner, had spaghetti and bread and all that yummy stuff, and the boy said that my mom makes the best pasta sauce, so that was a win. So now she's queen of the pesto and queen of the spaghetti sauce. And so yeah, and we let the boys watch the Roku, or use her Roku when we were there, just because, you know, it's hard for kids to like sit still for that long and just talk and stuff like that. So they put on Lego Masters. And I totally forgot that was even a thing. I did watch season 1 back in the day, and I remember I was looking forward to season 2, but then apparently they got up to season 4 when I wasn't looking. So I spent the last couple weeks going through and watching that. And yeah, I was enjoying it so much. And like, Will Arnett is the host of the show, and he's always like poking fun at like reality shows like that, and like, oh, we gotta do the reality show thing, gotta say something really dramatic and start yelling and stuff like that. And it's just really comical and quite punny. But the episodes that really got me were the Christmas specials, because they'd get like fan favorite competitors on Lego Masters and pair them up with celebrities. And like they had I can't remember his last name now, but Leslie, he played Beverly Leslie on Will and Grace. And oh my gosh, he was a riot. Like, he was teamed up with, which, I mean, I kind of had to laugh at this, but he was teamed up with one of like the only African American guy on the show, and I was like, oh my god, it's his business associate Benji. Like, that part was kind of comical to me. But the two of them worked really well together, and they were hilarious together. But they did one contest where they had to create like Santa's sleigh, and they had to see how much weight his sleigh, like the Lego sleigh, could hold and stuff like that. And it was a repeat of what his partner did on season 1, and actually went home on the challenge. They had built bridges and had to see how much weight their bridges could hold. And him and his partner ended up getting sent home on that episode. And so they're going through like announcing it and stuff like that, and the guy's like, oh man, I'm not looking forward to this. And like they were explaining to Leslie like, oh yeah, this is the challenge he went home on and stuff like that. And Leslie just goes, can I get another partner? And I just lost it. I'm like, oh my god, that was hilarious. But they actually ended up winning it, so that was pretty awesome. But yeah, it was really comical. Like, I've been really enjoying sitting and watching that. It got me laughing so hard, and like, it was a good, feel-good show for a little bit. And I'm glad I was able to watch through it, and I can't wait for season 5 now. I believe that's supposed to be coming out sometime this year. And then like also like the season 4 winners, their final build is getting made into a Lego set, and so I'm also keeping an eye out for that. And then I also noticed, like, because you go to the Lego store and stuff like that, you see it says, like, it's got a section for Lego Masters sets. And I was like, interesting. So it makes me wonder if that's going to be something they're going to keep in going forward, is that the winner gets their final build into a Lego set, which would be so cool. And another Lego thing for me to collect, because I love Legos. I don't know if you guys knew that about me, but I do love Legos. I have I have a decent amount of the Pirates of the Caribbean sets, and I have a decent amount of the Harry Potter sets as well, including the big giant Hogwarts castle. Because 2020, I got a nice tax return, and I was like, I'm going to enjoy this. So I bought a Switch, and I bought that Lego castle. Let's see where we got. Okay. Just keep an eye on the time. Trying to think if anything else significant happened over the last couple weeks. I don't know. Yeah, I've just been kind of spending all my time diamond painting and watching Lego Masters. Oh yeah, today is the day I have to check and see if I am going to be summoned for jury duty. And I'm like, oh god, this is like perfect timing with my event going on and stuff like that. Hopefully not, but we'll see what happens. But I have to wait till 5:30 today to check, and I'm not looking forward to it. Like, ugh, I don't want to do it. I'm not good at making decisions, so I feel like that's probably something that would put me at a disadvantage here. But yeah, got some job applications in. Hopefully I will hear back from something soon. Because it would be nice to be able to purchase freely. Is that sad? Like, I want a job so I can buy more diamond paintings. Like, am I really that addicted? Maybe. I might be. Oh, I did get one of the, I know I mentioned I have a Muni Maid behind me, but I did get one of the Muni Maids version 1.5 kits. I think it's like Don't Leave Me Behind or something. It's a little fox with a leaf and a little rainbow on it. And so that got here today. So once I'm done with Rebirth Awaits, I will kit that up and work on that one as well, because I want to see what they are like, and B, I want to make sure to help. I want to give feedback back to Muni and help her decide if she wants to stick with the new manufacturer or go back to the old. So yeah, I'm looking forward to busting into that one. Actually, maybe I'll film my unboxing after this. Am I going to be that ambitious? We'll see. Well, I guess it depends on other stuff. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Stealthy, I'm texting you back right now. That's going to be funny when she goes to listen to that and be like, wait, what? So yeah. Brain. Where was I? Anything else significant? Let's see. Yeah, so I talked about the nice weather we had and being able to have the doors open and stuff, and the kids were able to go out and play the last 2 days and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Alex. So Alex is starting to get more, I don't know the right word. I don't think encourage is right, but basically he's wanting to practice his trumpet more, which is good, because he honestly should be practicing at home more, and yeah, it's probably not good that he hasn't been. But yeah, he decided like he wants to start doing more, use his trumpet more at home and stuff. So we initially had planned yesterday that he would practice before, or he would practice as part of like doing his homework and stuff like that. But then it was like we were realizing like it was almost 70 degrees outside, and it's like the only 70-degree day we're going to have for now. So we're like, it'd probably be better for him just to go out and play and have fun on this day. And then of course today it's rainy and gross out. So it's like today would be a perfect day for him to practice that. So yeah, we saw that it was supposed to rain on the forecast for today, and I'm glad it did keep up with that. So yeah, we decided like, okay, you go outside and play, and then we'll do trumpet tomorrow when it's rainy and gross out. And then of course he's talking to his mom last night, and he's like, yeah, we just decided not to do it today. And I'm like, no, that's not what we did. And then after he got off the phone, we had to have a conversation with him being like, so when you are relaying information, make sure you're relaying all the information, not just that little bit. Like, because the actual truth of it was we decided to give you more playtime today because it's beautiful out and let you do your practice tomorrow when it's gross and rainy out. Zero, leave that cat alone. Yes, you are cute, but that doesn't mean you can harass the cat. So yeah, that was a little thing that happened. Oh yeah, and last night we all were playing Fall Guys together and having fun with it. We played a couple of rounds as a family, all 4 of us. Hey, why'd you lick me? Ew. So yeah, we played a couple of rounds together. I tried being devious at the end and we ended up losing. Because like we were doing like a version called Rollout where like you're on these rolling things and like obstacles pop up and stuff like that and there's slime rising and stuff, so you gotta like stay on there without like falling into the slime and stuff. And then there was like 2 of us left and one of the other team left, and so I ran over to try to grab him and drag him into the slime, and I ended up falling through a hole. And unfortunately that yeah, or no, we both were running, like me and Cherd were both running around trying to grab it and grab the other guy, and then I fell through the hole. I'm like, no, wait, stop doing that, plan. And then he ended up missing. I don't remember what happened, but he ended up falling too, like immediately after. We're like, no. But yeah, it was pretty funny though. But yeah, we had a lot of fun with that, and the boys just really enjoy when we can all play together as a family. Oh my god, these animals. Jonesy, if you don't want him to mess with you, go upstairs or downstairs. Zero. That was rude. Hey. Yeah, you know you were bad. Gives me that sad look like, why'd you yell at me, Mom? It's like, you know why I yelled at you. I will say last night was really, something cute happened. And the fact that it lasted as long as it did, I am still shocked about it. So I'm sitting there, like I set up with a lap desk on the couch at night so I can diamond paint over there and comfier surface and a little bit better for my back sometimes. Ooh, slip. So I'm sitting over on the couch with my tray table on and working on my painting and stuff like that. And then I look up and I see cat butt, dog butt, cat butt. They were all laying on the ottoman together, and I was just like, whoa, what's happening here? Like, I was just like waiting for anything to happen that was gonna like make one of the cats just take off, but nope, they hung out there for a while. And it was really adorable, and I was like, oh, and I took like 3 pictures of it. But yeah, that was like the first time that the 3 of them actually got along, and I'm like, ooh, is this hope for a better future? Oh, I know what else happened. The tick. I cannot believe I almost forgot to talk about the tick. So, Church sitting on the couch with Zero, petting him and stuff like that. And then he's like, wait, what's this bump here? And so I go over and I look at it, and he's moving the fur around so I can see it. And I'm like, oh God. I'm like, that's a tick. It was pretty big, so it seemed like the tick was on there for at least since like the day before we discovered it. And we're like, oh great. So we get Zero upstairs into the bathroom, get like rubbing alcohol, and grab our pair of tweezers. Like regular tweezers, not Diamond Art Club tweezers, so I was not about to pop that thing. Ugh, no thank you. But yeah, we grabbed some tweezers, and of course, like, it's like right on his mouth, like right near his jaw there, so like it was like worst spot ever for us to try to be working with him because he's so bitey sometimes. So we get him up in the bathroom, and I'm holding on to him, and Churd's like dribbling the rubbing alcohol onto the tick, and also my knee, like my pant leg was soaked with rubbing alcohol. I'm like, oh, lovely. So we get him, like I'm holding his snout and stuff like that, and I'm basically trying to hold Zero still while Churd's going for the tick. And so we did get it off of him and into a bag and stuff, because we held on to it because it was on the weekend when this happened. I think it was like Saturday when this happened. And so we put it in a bag and we kept it on the counter. I think it ended up dying after all. Like, I think we killed it. But yeah, we were holding on to it, and then one day we called the vet, and the vet's like, well, as long as he's acting normal, it'll be fine. We have an appointment in April sometime to go get him A, checked out, and B, like, give him a Lyme vaccine if need be. But as of right now, he's perfectly normal and still himself again. He seems like he's doing better now that he got that thing out of his face. And yeah, so that was a fun event because I do not like ticks. I don't like them at all. Because when I was 10, I believe, I got bit by a tick and I actually got very sick from it. Thankfully, everything was caught quick enough, so we were, like, I didn't have any worries of, like, contracting, like, lifetime Lyme disease and stuff like that, but yeah, I was just like, whew. And so I'm sitting there like, please don't drop the thing on me. And of course, you know, Tara's like, I don't know what, like, it was a very stressful moment because it's like, yeah, like, is this thing going to jump at us? What's it going to do? But no, it just got it off, threw it in the bag. And honestly, we threw out the tweezers with the tick because no, thank you. So yeah, that was our excitement. So yeah, I cannot believe I almost forgot to tell you guys about that. Yeah, so I think we're gonna wrap up here because yep, I've been talking for 50 minutes. So yeah, I make sure you guys catch that keyword and put that down below in the comments. And like I said, I will do the drawing for that on the 12th, I believe I said. I believe that. Okay. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Throw me a comment, let me know how you guys are doing and stuff like that. And yeah, and if you're not already subscribed here and you like diamond painting content and you just sat and listened to me ramble about my life for 50 minutes, I recommend subscribing here. So go ahead, hit that little subscribe button down there, and then hit that bell to be notified whenever I post new videos. Generally, WIP and chats go up on Wednesdays, but things like small shop hauls, I don't do post reviews anymore. Small shop hauls and unboxings, those are more random. I'm also going to start working it into my schedule where I go live on Thursdays because I had so much fun with it last week. So we're gonna start weekly lives here. So looking forward to that. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.